How's it going, guys? And welcome to the first official episode of Epecenter right here on Woodward Sports Network. I'm Mike. I'm joined in the booth and in the producer studio with Sawyer and Adam Eunice on the mics right now today. And boys, we had a great weekend. Honestly, this was a perfect time to start an esports show. We had all types of action from E3, and let's hop right into it. We got Ubisoft Forward with Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, and we have the trailer for that. The gameplay on it is absolutely beautiful. I was blown away. Let's get right into that.
Alrighty.
Wow. That stuff's incredible. Like, I'm so happy to see that Avatar's coming back, but at the same time, it almost feels like that quarterback at a 10-year high school reunion. Like, am I still popular? Am I still doing this right? Like, I don't know.
The thing that intrigues me about this game is that it's actually going to be an MMORPG.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were telling me before the show, it's actually CGI?
Yeah, the trailer is CGI, so I'll really get excited when I see some gameplay, but until then,
So basically, they're lying. Like, this is the video game version of catfishing. I know every game does this. Like, we see it on NBA Live. NBA Live is the same way. Every year NBA Live comes out, you're like, oh my gosh, like, it's finally going to be better than 2K. And then you play it, and Steph Curry's shooting like backwards three-pointers to the other side of the rim, and it's counting for the Lakers, and you're not even playing as that team. So, I mean, I'm excited, but at the same time, it's like, come on, Avatar's 10 years old. Like, we should have gotten this game years ago. I know the new movie's coming out, but...
Well, there was a PS3 game.
There was,
Yeah,
but
there was.
I don't remember anyone playing it. I'll be like, hey, you guys see Avatar? Everyone was talking about MW3. But also from Ubisoft Forward, the Far Cry 6 Season Pass. And we've already seen Far Cry 6 switching it up just a little bit with allowing third person to come back more into the streams, and you can be in third person. It's always been a first person game. They're now letting people play with the villains in the Far Cry 6 Season Pass.
I didn't know that.
That's going to be fun. I'm so used to having to be the hero and do the right thing, and you can't attack civilians. Like, I sound effed up, but like, it's going to be fun to be able to play as a villain, get their perspective of it, and try out a world you've never seen before. And the Far Cry 6 Season Pass, it's going to be included with the gold edition of the game. So I'm pumped.
Make you shell out a few more dollars, give them a couple more bags in the cha-ching, but help them out.
Yeah, who needs to add new stuff into the game? Just make it a DLC. It started with MW3 and it's been downhill from here. And if you don't realize, I think that video games peaked in like 2013 and everything's been downhill since then, but these games have actually been great. And then lastly, we kind of just got a bit of a preview of the Rainbow Six Siege Extraction, and it reminded me of Advanced Warfare. It reminded me of a lot of those high-tech games, very pandemic themed. It looked like they shot it at a Walmart like during COVID. There were all types of barriers. People were wearing suits and stuff. But that was really it for Ubisoft Forward. And moving on to Gearbox, just wanted to touch on this. Homelands 3 was confirmed to be produced. I know they made Homelands 2, Homelands 1. They were both very well received. So we're going to get yet another Homelands to be right into our inboxes.
Yeah.
Moving on to Square Enix. The Guardians of the Galaxy video game is finally announced, and quite frankly, I think it's a little ballsy given the fact that the last Marvel game with the Avengers flopped. I mean, Spider-Man was a hit, but Spider-Man's been a hit for years. And finally trying something new out. Let's hope it looks good. Let's play the trailer for that, because I think it can be a great game.
Yeah, it's got potential, It's a bummer we can't play with audio. I want to hear Groot's weird voice.
Yeah, and that is what I really want to talk about is, like, Sky-Lord is just Sky-Lord. It's not any of the original characters from the film that we're used to seeing, and I know that's a pretty common
Even the
thing.
ship looks different.
Yeah, it's a pretty common thing, but it just feels so weird.
Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but to be honest, I think this game is doomed from the start.
Really?
Yeah, I think Star-Lord and the voice acting was very cringy in this trailer.
Yeah.
So I hope they don't go the Marvel Avengers route.
Oh man, that game was so overhyped. I remember everyone buying it when it released. It got released the same day as 2K. I remember that, and people were like deciding whether or not to actually cop that. Look at this gameplay. That is sweet. And Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite film series in the universe. Oh my gosh, man, that is like so weird. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
That is the one thing. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome, but if you're not going to have the original characters, like I'm pretty sure they replaced Groot with Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. It's not looking like a game that, you know, I'd be familiar with, but you know, if they can do it right, it's going to be a guaranteed hit. And it looks like they're really trying to resurrect the whole Avengers game. You know, they poured a lot of time into it. So they did announce Black Panther's going to be a DLC. You can play as that character. And guys, honestly, I think it was just a bit of a money grab for them. I think they're kind of just trying to draw people back in one last time, adding a new character with the DLC.
Yeah, all 6 people that play that game still are going to be very excited.
Yeah, all 6 people and the 3 of them who decide to buy Black Panther. I think, you know, it'd be fun to play with him, but the game's over, man. Like, you guys got to give up.
Yeah,
and
I mean, my thing with Guardians is if they have like a decent combat loop, then maybe people will get into it. But if they keep it the same as Avengers, it's probably just going to flop like Avengers did. But
I don't see any differences. I don't see any differences. They just changed it. It's Avengers in space now. And that makes me uncomfortable because they got to produce a game that we're going to like. I mean, Lego Star Wars was better received than Marvel Avengers. And Lego Star Wars is Lego Star Wars, man.
Whoa. Lego Star Wars is goated.
Yo, you
can't disrespect Lego Star Wars.
I will never disrespect Lego Star Wars. There was nothing like when you just shoot random stuff and all those coins come bouncing out.
Oh yeah, hunting for true Jedi.
The DS was iconic.
Yeah.
And you know what else is going to be iconic is the Xbox and Bethesda announcement right when we get back to you on the Epicenter.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand.
Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10 and a half months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate
of Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
And welcome back to the Epicenter. And we're on to day 2 recap of E3, and that started with Xbox and Bethesda and Forza 5. That game looks amazing. First of all, it's set in Mexico. They have the new Ford Bronco. This apparently is the most in-depth game they've ever created. They have Mayan architecture and even a live volcano. And not to mention, they're getting more into that, you know, next-gen consoles. They're finally using that 4K 60 FPS. And Sawyer, I know you're a big race guy. What do you think about this?
Oh, I'm excited. I mean, it looks sweet. The gameplay trailer looked really nice. Watching the developers talk about it today was exciting. Hearing like all the time they've spent on it, saying they spent like over 1,000 hours recording the Mexican sky to make sure all the clouds are right. So you're looking at like a actual Mexican night sky or a Mexican day sky. Will be cool. And like they're adding different weather climates throughout the map. I remember the game director was saying on one side of the map you would see a storm blowing in because it's more of a tropical area, and you could chase it down and drive through it, and then after that you might see a sandstorm pop up in a desert biome, so then you can drive right through the sandstorm and keep racing. So it seems pretty involved and pretty legit, and I'm excited for it.
And we got the trailer for that. Why not check it out right now? First of all, I don't know why they put the water in there. It's not like you're going to be driving on that.
Yeah. Just got to show it all in 4K. Make sure it's nice and pristine, you know?
The water you will eventually drive into because you take a turn too fast.
Yes. That'll be me.
The rain droplets on those puddles are so subtle. They're so subtle.
And they're adding in this car right here. Yeah, the AMG E Performance, the Lewis Hamilton Special. He's been working on that with the Petronas F1.
Use that, like, you should be able to drive up the whole mountain or drive up the whole waterfall or, you know, splash through these puddles and have it feel really realistic as opposed to more of like a forced thing, you know?
Yeah. And you know what really interests me is they're they were calling it an AI system into the game, so where it'll learn from what you've completed so far and the other people in the online lobby. So it'd be like, it'd notice that me and Mikey haven't finished a time trial mission yet, and it'd recommend like, oh, you guys should party up and play this together. So they're like really trying to make it a social aspect to the whole thing and really like get the festival aspect of the Horizon series back going again.
It might be me. I know you love racing, so I am not a fan of Forza. I've never really played it. I've played it with friends at their houses. But I think GTA kind of killed the whole thing for me. I'm like, I can't get out of my car and like shoot people. Like, what's the point? Like, I can't go like rob a bank and then hop back in the car.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I like the most about, you know, GTA and other games that are that interactive. Like even Red Dead 2, even though it's obviously not a racing game, is you have that interaction and, you know, more experience with the world. I mean, if you're a big racing fan, that's a must get this year. It's coming out November 9th. And then moving on to the second title, which was Bethesda's big selling point to Microsoft back when Xbox, you know, acquired them, was Starfield. It's going to be released on November 22nd, November 11th, 2022. It's going to be Xbox and PC exclusive. So if you have a PS4, PS5, you're not touching this game. And in my opinion, I think it's going to be a hit. It's set completely in space, and this is a solid game. It's been a lot of hours of development. I mean, what do you guys think?
To be honest, the one thing about Bethesda games that really capture me are the ability to add mods. So now that we're not able to do that because it's only on Xbox, it's going to be really just a missed opportunity in my opinion.
Well, it's on PC too.
It is?
Yeah, it's PC. It's PC and Xbox exclusive.
I thought it was just Xbox exclusive.
No, I was reading it's PC as well.
Okay, then I was wrong.
Yeah, you got to. Those mods are so essential to that game.
Yeah.
There's no way that they'd lose out so much on that market. Because it's not what it is without that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how like Skyrim has stayed relevant for so long, because people just mod it and they make crazy stuff going in Skyrim. Like, I have a buddy who's still playing Skyrim and just mods it out of its mind and grinds for hours. So I respect
mods,
it.
you could just make it like a totally separate game on its own.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what draws people back. Like, they know, like, oh, I can just bump the spawns of the enemies and just make it a crazy game. So I might as well just keep playing.
And then let's move on. Outer Worlds 2, we're probably going to not get to play that video, but their promotion for that was hilarious. Like, did you guys watch that trailer too?
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't see it, Outer Worlds 2 releases this trailer for their brand new game. And it's got all these cuts, like, you know, the up close, action shot, the shot from far away, panning out. But the whole time they're like, hey, you always see this in this. This means that the developers ran out of ideas. And actually, we're not finished with this map.
Now, I don't know if you guys played Outer Worlds 1, but in my opinion, that was one of the best RPGs of last year.
Really? I haven't.
Really?
I didn't get to play it, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye out on this game. It was good.
That game was amazing.
I love any company that can kind of mess around with its people who buy their stuff, and any company who can poke fun at itself. And like they were like, yeah, you see we're zooming in on this tire because it looks awesome. It's really intense. Now I really wanted to talk about that. We'll have that video up on social media, but it was honestly fantastic. And then Halo Infinite, which was another staple of, we've talked about this before, Sawyer, me and you off camera. Like, Halo's been Halo forever. They finally gave the first look at multiplayer, and it's confirmed to be completely free. So, I mean, why not?
Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that kind of confuses me, though. Like, I don't know how many people are actually going to buy Halo Infinite for the campaign at this point, if they're just giving out the multiplayer free, because I feel like most of Halo's player base is throughout multiplayer with the Capture the Flag game mode and SWAT and all that. Like, I mean, I've played a decent amount of Halo campaigns, but I don't know if I'm going back for this one because it's all just the same, like, oh, Master Chief, we're in trouble. Just go murder everybody.
But
like,
there is a new Cortana.
Yeah, there is a new Cortana. That was interesting to see. She even like made some weird jokes about it in the trailer. She's like, "Oh, I thought I was supposed to get deleted too. Like, where's Cortana?" And Master Chief's like, "I don't care," and just puts her in his head like every other AI in the game.
Yeah.
So,
in my opinion, this is the last chance for Halo to redeem their series. The last few games have been really bad. So, and the multiplayer trailer for this looked really good with the grappling hooks.
Yeah.
You could grab loot, grab onto stuff.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Looked really nice.
Yeah, and moving on to a franchise that's not struggling, they're coming out with a brand new game. If you are a fan of the Left 4 Dead franchise, we have a great game coming out. It's called Back 4 Blood. That was one of the last, announcements they made. And they gave a first look at it, but nothing more than that. And we're going to end this on Battlefield 2042. They finally gave us some of the exclusive gameplay for that. And let's get right into that. That gameplay is just stunning. I mean, look at that.
Okay.
The amount of just immersification in cities and the close shots and what they're able to animate and put into this game. I mean, being on top of a building and jumping from a crane and, you know, rappelling up the crane or flying these helicopters and just the attention to detail everywhere. You know, they didn't spare a single cent on developing
Look at that dust
this.
storm. Wow.
Yeah, that hopefully Forza bit some stuff off of this if they're hoping to be immersive like this game is. I mean, even gosh, this game is so well put together, and I'm such a big personal fan of the Battlefield franchise. I honestly would not even complain if they made this game for the next 20 years. Just never changed anything. I know I'd be jinxing myself, but that game is fantastic. And you know what else is fantastic? The Madden 22 trailer. The teaser for who's going to be on the cover. And 2 baby goats. We got that video.
So what do you guys think? Definitely Mahomes and Brady?
You know what? I was thinking of Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay, but I mean, that works too. Like, I think it's pretty obvious what they're doing, goat and baby goat. And Madden 22, obviously, you know, they have to make a lot of improvements to win their franchise fans back and really draw that audience back in. But, you know, they had Brady, what was it, 2 years ago, Mahomes last year, and now it's Brady and Mahomes. And you said the joke was, you know, we got all these guys who, you know, it's the same game. They're just gonna
Same game over.
They're just gonna mash it up this time around.
Now it's not that I'm mad that
Yeah.
it's gonna be Mahomes and Brady. I just think it's a missed opportunity because Madden 22, Derrick Henry's number 22,
Yep.
just ran for over 2,000 yards.
Yep.
It should have been him, to be honest.
It should have. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna be right into our WSN zone. Stay tuned for what that is.
Hey guys, I'm D-Mac.
Hey guys, I'm Pilar.
That was a little slow.
Right.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I wasn't ready. I was doing this.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
Hey, I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz.
You're lit. Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. We suck.
You suck.
Catch us Monday to Friday, 3 to 5.
Every day, right here on The Hook.
On Woodward Sports Network.
Man, shout out to The Hook. They're a great show. I love watching them, and I love getting to go on their show today and talk about Epicenter.
Oh,
But-
a little plug.
Yeah, we got, you know, we're going to be going on some shows right now. We're going to be hopping from Twitch stream to Twitch stream as part of our WSN zone. You know, we'll hit up a few creators, see what they're doing live right now, get right into the thick of the action on Twitch.
Yeah, what do we want to start with? I mean, we got a little Warzone lined up. We got some Rocket
Shoot.
League lined up.
Let's do some Rocket League.
You want some Rocket League? I
Yeah.
got you.
And we're coming in on version 111 GG. He's going right up against the fence against Elevated Bluffy. Oh. You know, I thought he had that. I thought he was going to come in, just secure the goal. And this is coming up. Oh, great freaking defense on his part. That's a great play. I want to see. Let's take it right back down the field and see if they can score.
It's a good game, too. We got in right at the right time, just a minute into it.
Just a minute. Oh. And they scored. And that is going to be great to transition right into our next game. Where are we going, Sawyer? You want to go Warzone?
I'll go Warzone. We got a
Why
guy
not?
in a helicopter.
We got a
right
guy
now.
in a helicopter flying at a very low elevation.
It is Aiden from the New York Subliners, professional Call of Duty team, too. So hopefully we get to see some nice squad
He
wipes or
obviously
something here.
sucks at flying a helicopter.
Better
but
with the gun, you know?
he's better with the gun. I can't shoot a helicopter. What?
Yeah, we'll save that for Battlefield.
Oh, he just glitched completely out. Did he get in and get out? He's getting shot like crazy from behind. All right, let's see. Just hopped out. 1 kill. Oh, shit. He's not looking. Where did that guy go? Oh, he's right there. Come on.
Dude, the PPSH is a dirty gun.
It's filthy. He's got a gift, too. Shout out to those guys. Dude, that is the ballsiest loot box I've ever seen. And there's another... Why can no one fly helicopters in this game? That whole team probably just sucks at flying helicopters. Like, if they need a guy, I'm your guy. I'm bad at Warzone, but I could be like the pilot.
You just fly everybody around.
And, you know, they're going on a trip, and why not have us go on a trip to our next stream? We'll wrap it up with this one.
Check out some 2K, huh?
2K.
Get some park action in.
Yeah, T-Time, T Myers 07 on Snap. Shout out to this guy with rocking the red hair. He just green bean. Oh, the disrespect on that Selly, too. Oh, my gosh. He's taking it. He does not care. He's like me at the court, except he's actually, like, hitting these dribbles. And he just greened it. They're going back and forth. Let's stay on this for a sec, because, man, these guys are killing it.
Yeah, these guys are good.
Oh. Never give up the baseline. And that guy with the most unceremonious finish I've ever seen.
Watching some park gameplay really makes me want to hop back on.
I try to play park. Like, it's fun to watch, but you ever, like, actually play park? It's a miserable experience.
Unless you got all the badges.
Yeah, unless you got all the badges and you play as much. These guys, they grind. And this guy is good. Oh, my God. Bringing it down with force. And they're trading dunks right now. This could not get any more fun. But, unfortunately, we're going to have to end the WSN zone. It was fun looking at, you know, Warzone, Rocket League. We're getting crazy good action even from 2K. Let's take a short break and then be back with the top 10 plays of the week. And you guys aren't going to get what happened with number 1.
So what's up? My name is Sean Baligian. Glad to be a part of Baligian and Bell every day at 11. I'm the guy that gets pissed off at all the stupid sports fans out there.
What up, though? I'm Drake Bell here on the Baligian and Bell show here at Woodward Sports Network. Tap into the energetic Sean and the calm, smooth Drake Bell.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
You know, the code for our Coast might be WSN 20, but we're looking at the WSN 10 right now.
Ooh, what a transition.
Right? Thank you, Joey, for this. I was on the morning show for so long. I kind of stole some stuff from Joey. We're looking at the top 10 plays of the week. And, you know, we got some great action, whether it's Valorant, Smash League, Warzone. But let's start right at number 10. Valorant, we're going 4 shots, kill for the win.
This is pretty crazy, too. A game that's all about, like, accuracy. And the guy just doinks him.
And he won.
Yeah, I guess we're going mid-play now.
Won, and he won. Let's see.
Ooh, looking like Shroud up there.
Quick little reload. Oh.
That was smooth.
That lag mid-play, too.
His headshots are just phenomenal. Okay, moving on to number 9. We're going Smash Ultimate, a clutch 9 hammer on Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah, last stock, too.
Ooh. Oh, game. It's straight up. That he just ended him. That was gone.
He wanted it too. He had a 5 hammer before then.
Yep. And now number 8, 2K Pro League. They're just trading dunks. And going back and forth. First of all, this is the first time I've ever seen the Bucks like making jumpers. Like, I'm impressed by this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Logo.
That was like a layup for Luka Doncic.
That was way too deep.
That was
so deep.
That was way too deep.
Dude, the ball movement of the pros in the 2K League actually blows my mind.
Yeah, like
it's like real basketball.
Most guys will try to just like dribble into a corner and bait somebody out. No, these guys like run plays.
Yeah.
It's so impressive. Moving on to number 7. And, you know, go to your laundry room right now and put that washing machine on the spin cycle. Oh,
That's disgusting.
that was gross. I literally cannot even imagine having to go through that. He not only gets it, he got him twice with the same move, and then that cheese in NHL that's known as the misdirect goal. We'll watch this one last time. This is one of my favorite plays of the game. Number 6, we're going back to Rocket League. I mean, we just touched on it, but now we're going with an aerial to a double reset goal.
No matter how much I play Rocket League, I just can't get the fundamentals.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because this is such a calm-looking play. The amount of skill, bam!
Look at that, and that air control.
Knocks it right down. The air control, these guys are killing it in Rocket League.
The flip resets blow my mind. That they can just barely touch the bottom of the ball.
Yeah.
And then right here, he just barely touches the ceiling so he can get another jump. Like, I can barely just double flip.
And then Warzone, a dirty 5-piece at number 5. That was a great look at that rug. I guess he might be getting it appraised.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna take that to Pawn Stars. Second kill off the stairs, and they obviously know where he's at. I've never trusted the SMG's gun, but I mean, it is what it is. He hit the armor on that one, so that guy's still alive. And I think I just saw a guy to the right, and there he is. 5 kills.
Wow,
Moving on to number
movement.
4. You know, this team's saying, hey, we like grape. The other team's like, we like strawberry. They're like, why not trade jams? Coming down on him. The Rockets and the Celtics going at it in a battle of disappointing Western and Eastern Conference teams in real life. Woo! Absolutely cold. Number 3, we're going on to Overwatch. Team kill.
So impressive.
Boom.
Eat that for breakfast.
Yep. And then number 2, the show walk-off grand slam.
I like how the guy went back and put it in like theater mode.
Yep.
And just clipped it again. It's like I gotta get this like a TV broadcast.
And then why not show him number 1?
Oh, he didn't hit it.
Got it.
Oh, what in the world?
Okay, we're going to number 1.
Yeah.
A blocked field goal return for a TD. And if you guys didn't see Baligian and Bell, this was art today over at Groves High School. Just missing field goals. They were going about the same distance, and they weren't getting blocked. Oh my God, this guy is so mad. Hey, I realize that the pros are literally us, man. And then we're looking at these streamer highlights, but let's just introduce our streamer for tonight on Twitch. We got a guy. His name's Ryan. He's from Memphis. And you're thinking, man, who cares? I don't know this guy. Nah, this guy is the man. I've talked to him a total of like 3 times, and he feels like my best friend. He is from Memphis. His name is Rhino JB on Twitch. He does the Championship Wrestling with Memphis podcast. He's a pro wrestling analyst, but he loves to game sports games, 2K, WWE. He's really fun, man. He's passionate about Woodward sports. He's had our logo on his streams for like 2 weeks now.
That's awesome.
This guy's the man. I didn't even tell him about it. He went and downloaded it himself online. He's had it on his streams.
That's dope.
And you know what? If you're on our YouTube, you're on our Facebook, you're on Twitter, you know, wherever you are, head to our Twitch if you want to watch Rhino JB. Rhino JB is the man, and we're going to be hosting him. Great guy, highly recommended. You know, while I'm here, head over there right now. I'm going to watch this guy, you know, while I'm here finishing up in the studio. We're going to watch him together. He's a great person, and he's awesome to stream with. And, you know, for me, for Eunice, for Sawyer, and Stick way in the back, I'd like to say thank you, and we're finally signing off from the Epicenter.